Chiara, you're the youngest speaker at the conference. I think that usually that's your role, being the youngest speaker at the conference. What is it like to be a young leader?
Being a young leader is quite refreshing because you give a new outcome and a new vision about topics that are treated by adults. So it's refreshing in the way that you learn a lot from older people, but you also give a new perspective and a new solution to an issue. So I think it's quite important from both sides.
Do you sometimes feel that you maybe don't have the experience to influence others and to inspire them? Mm-hmm. Or you don't think that it's necessary to have an experience, it's within yourself and that's what inspires others?
Yeah, I think it's about charisma. I don't think it has nothing to do with experience. Because I met many people in high-level conferences that have an incredible experience in corporate and managerial roles that really have no charisma, that really don't know how to speak and engage with an audience. So I really think it's up to the way you communicate with the people you have in front of you. And I mean, you might not have a revolutionary idea, but passion, I think it's always revolutionary in a way. So.
Which university did you graduate actually?
University of Stirling.
Ah, you didn't graduate here. Also, no. Bachelor and master's you graduated there?
It's a BA with honours in Scotland. So.
And what did you study?
International politics.
International politics. So you also studied public speaking and so on? And
no,
you didn't?
No, it's just, I don't know, I've always been quite outgoing. But obviously, over the years, speaking at conferences, I kind of adopted, a certain style of speaking, of trying to be clear and,
Are you passionate about communicating ideas to others? How did you figure that you have to be there in front? And
yeah, no, it takes time, it takes practice. But yeah, I think at times it's something that becomes natural.
So what inspires you most of it? The fact that you give something to other people, a flame to other people, for them to then take action. Is it that inspires you the most?
I guess so, yeah. I think it's very, the purpose is for me to get people come after the talk and say, I really like your idea, I think it's something I never thought before, it's something I've thought before, but I wouldn't know how to phrase it. So I think it's the most important part is really how people react to what concept you've been talking about.
I think that university life can really easily turn active individuals into passive ones. How do you think that you can fight that back and actually find this inspiration within yourself? Or what would you say to young people to shake them up and wake them up a bit from this?
Academia is extremely dull, as you said. So I think especially if you're an activist or if you have an interest or a cause you like, there's no way you can get it wrong. You might be a terrible speaker, but still be able to actually make a change. I think, I don't know, it's really about going for it. There's no other ingredient I could ever advise to young people, but just go for what they like and what they're passionate about. And then that comes with experience, really.
Do you still feel anxious when you're going on stage and you have to speak? Do you feel anxious every time, or now you've passed on this point where you feel anxious?
No, I passed that point, but then at times, if I may see that in the audience, there may be some silly ones were laughing, like some boys were today, like there were only 3 people. But it was really annoying, so I get really animated, and I think it's not just not respected for the way.
Then you become aggressive on stage.
I guess, yeah, but I think it's quite legitimate in a way.
What ideas do you believe are worth spreading?
Anything there is about passion. It could be even the discovery of the water, but it's the way you name it that's just inspiring. So anything that has a meaning to you is inspiring and it's worth spreading.